Welcome everyone, we are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy.
So, like, just so I can have, like, a subject I actually bring up.
Oh yeah.
Because why not? I played a bit of MTG Arena the other day.
Can you throw a banana?
Oh. I was definitely paying attention. She stole that with the projectile. I don't know how she...
I'm going to swap because I'm running out of...
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go.
Oh!
Yeah, she's got Ivy Sword, basically. Oh. There, give you a little bit of special. Oh, you may have to switch... Oh, or maybe not. Just gonna stab her. Just repeatedly stab her.
I mean, I probably will swap, but... Ow.
Or not.
Just for doing that, she dies. Die to my blade.
I still can't believe that Dead or Alive gets the image of being the ecchi game, and you know it's too heroic, and then you got Soul Calibur just like able to make characters, with chests the size of mountains and slashing their clothes off, and they get away with it scot-free. It's funny how things are perceived, isn't it? Because, like, Dead or Alive has this stigma, and yet Soul Calibur doesn't have to worry about it whatsoever. And, apparently, the sort of, like, again, Shimbori's sort of directorial faults of trying to steer it in the direction of appealing to those sort of critics, and yet Soul Calibur gets away with it just fine and is really popular.
I think the only real reason I can think Soul Calibur gets away with it so easily is because I know DOA does the same, but, like, not as much. Like, the male characters very much receive the same treatment in Soul Calibur. Their clothes still explode. You have whatever the hell Voldo is, the most sexualized character in history.
Well, it's a shame, because I get annoyed when the male characters don't get the costumes.
Yeah.
It's one of the Halloween costume sets where all the characters get the costumes are the best ones.
I don't think Mitsurugi's ever seen a shirt.
No.
And
his clothes underneath are loincloths always.
Yeah, and your male character can wear just as little clothing as the woman. Like that.
Kind of punished. Well, in this case, he's literally punishing the villains. After all, Mai's a bad girl.
Yes.
Unlike Bayonetta.
And Palutena, who, like, half the joke in the games is she makes innuendos. Oh, we actually made use of the time bomb. That's a rarity.
Oh, that was the wrong button. I thought, oh man, I'm going to do an awesome combo to the dream finish. It's like, nope. Yeah, what was the subject you were trying to bring up again?
Give me a sec, let me... I'm gonna swap to you.
Sure.
Pop. Yeah, I played some MTG Arena, because I thought...
Oh, cool dash. Didn't work.
At all. I was gonna say, just wait up finish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was waiting for her to jump over, because then she couldn't block it.
Yeah, I played some MTG Arena, because, like, I finally finished...
What does he say to the bad girl? Your family was not lucky. I have a family to protect.
Wow,
Scalomania doesn't, to my knowledge.
Probably doesn't, but Scalomania is one of the good boys. Yeah, because I finally finished putting away all my cards, so I can kind of start going.
This evil girl has surprisingly great taste.
Me. Yeah, no, I played some MTG Arena, and the quests I was given, I was like, oh, okay, well, I've got a black and white deck. I updated my black and white deck, and it's just like, this deck I made kind of like, as a silly meme, is still proving to be my most efficient deck I've got.
You do you, Sylvia.
Very scary child. Time bomb. Everyone's favourite. I remember disliking fighting Sylvia in King of Fighters.
She has the electric attacks like that, yeah.
Yeah. How did that not hit him? Why is it giving us time bombs?
Here we go. Give me that. Okay.
Drink. Just.
Okay,
Wow, that did a lot of damage.
What is the time bombs?
How dare you block it?
Okay, at least that had some use just then. Damn, you specifically knew the poison was coming. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Ow. Execution.
With a giant bird.
Bird sword.
What if your sword was? What if your weapon was dysfunctional? Sword.
Hey, can we use guns here? Sure. Gun! Oh, god damn it!
You got an interesting look. You barely even stand out in this place. Which
wrong.
is funny because Sylvia always stands out, given the giant eyeball piece.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, it's my, like, black and white lumbering...
Well, he knows where to look.
Yeah. Like, it's the lumbering battlement black-white deck. But, like, I've also got a card called Corpse Knight in it, which is whenever I play whenever a minion enters battlefield on my side, I heal a health and do a damage to the enemy.
Yeah.
So it means I can bounce a lot easier and do damage. And, like, I edited the deck and updated it and stuff and proceeded to win, like, 3 or 4 matches in a row. And it's like, why can't my other terrible meme decks be successful? Like,
Just this one meme deck.
I keep making stupid decks and lumbering battlement is carrying me. Oh.
Again, you know, sadly. It's a shame because she's actually been a pretty funny character. It would have been interesting hearing what she has to say.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it's not the case that it's only that all DLC characters are like it. Because I'm definitely hoping Miss X has something to say. Also, Miss X, all 3 brilliant, all 3 costumes are just fantastic. There's not a disappointing one of the lot. Five, 6.
Oh. Oh, come on.
I wish they had something to say. It's like
I guess they couldn't afford to bring in the...
Oh yeah, this was a game... I mean, to be fair, SNK came back from the dead zone of pachinko machines.
They couldn't
and started
afford
making
to bring
video
the
games
voice
again.
actors back.
So, it's amazing that they've recovered at all. And their reputation has become a lot better.
Yeah.
In a very short amount of time.
I like how they've got a Kukiri in the background, also trapped in sand, as if it's not his own powers. Damn it, the Pindy. Oh, if you are, that's cool.
Okay. Gonna swap. Because honestly, I'd say you've been doing better, frankly, with this character than I have with Skullomania. Wow, he whiffed his own ultimate.
Ow.
Darn it! What the? Oh. I just say that should have hit several times. My arms have not worked. Yeah, got some distance between you two. Don't know if you think you should switch to me to.
I'm going to swap and there you go.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. Switch. Just try my ultimate straight away.
Yeah, he's in the air.
Yeah!
Wait for him to jump for
My
the switch.
explosive wave ultimate, because that's basically just what it is.
Yeah.
AoE dead. Hey,
Super explosive wave!
just the worst move in Tenkaichi, but oh well.
Let's give it as the ultimate for like 3 characters and have it so all of them that have it as the ultimate kill themselves when they use it. Even Chasu's was better.
That's because you couldn't block Chaozu's and it had amazing distance.
It did, but it didn't work on giants, which is kind of funny. Because like I feel
that'd be the easiest one to grab, and
Yeah.
and Nappa was a giant compared to Chaozu.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah, we've actually had a good run against everyone. Against the boss, and yeah, everyone else has been kicking the heck out of us.
I mean, I felt like I was just playing Hakumen, to be honest. You know how with Hakumen, I just sit in the corner and press the one attack over and over, and most enemies can't figure it out.
Man, my series has been dead for ages. It's weird. Too bad Ryu just disappeared from existence, and every other Street Fighter character.
Oh, was his series connected with Street Fighter?
Yeah, Akira's games was the Street Fighter EX ones, the 3D Street Fighter games made. Street Fighter EX 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
During the PlayStation era. But then, and Team Arika, I think I've explained this before, kept the rights to the characters.
Yeah.
So now, after they made Endless Ocean and Dr. Mario games, they were to make Fighting Layer based using only the characters they made for Street Fighter EX. So I'm not sure how they've explained it in lore, given that it was originally a Street Fighter series.
I'm gonna be honest, this ending slate just looks like something out of, like, a superhero manga.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, kind of like Hero Academy or One Punch. Probably all One Punch, because it's just a crazy man running around in a suit.
I did see a bit of Globku's review of the One Punch Man game. He's not a fan of it.
Yeah,
I
apparently...
know, Saitama kind of breaks everything when you get down to it, but how else are you going to properly... Well, so other people said that should have given him a boredom gauge.
You can
instead
have
of health.
Saitama vs. Saitama, which just becomes a regular fighting game. And both people... You can actually turn off the timer for Saitama.
You can also have a non-Saitama mode in online rank.
Yeah, which is good.
Apparently the main problem he found with it is that the game felt very slow and floaty, to the point where he said that Sonic felt slow.
Yeah. Apparently there's a big issue
I think
where...
he's the speedy guy, I assume?
Yeah.
Looks like a ninja.
Speed of sound Sonic.
Yeah.
There's, someone was showing off,
Actually, wait, hold on. No, she's not. I don't think she is from Samurai Shodown.
She's in
Actually, she's either the one from Samurai Shodown, or I mean that icon there says John. So she's not Charlotte. She's World Heroes. Yeah, no, she's not from Samurai Shodown. That's Jono Arc. She's from World Heroes, the game which has you fight characters like Rasputin.
Jack the Ripper's got bright green hair.
Yeah, and where they couldn't for some reason include any actual German historical figure, so they just include a cyborg made by the Nazis.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And America's represented by just a footballer.
That sounds American.
Sorry, not a footballer. American.
And there we go.
football.
Jack the Ripper with his mohawk from like the 16th century.
Yep.
Mohawks. They were very.
And Rasputin there.
I mean, if anyone's going to be the final villain, it's going to be Rasputin.
He wasn't even the final villain. He was just one of the regular fighters. Since the first game, though.
But yeah, what was I saying?
Yeah, so yeah, that isn't Charlotte, it's Jonah Arc.
What was I saying?
You were saying about, Magic the Gathering you were on before, but I think switched the conversation...
Yeah, like you cut me off to talk about Joan of Arc, which is fair.
Because I only just noticed that. I thought she was Charlotte from Samurai Shodown this entire time. They do have rather similar designs. Although now that I think about Charlotte, I'm sure is a fencer, which you think would make more sense with Joan of Arc being French, that she would also be using the fence.
She was basically a child, but yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely not a child.
No. I mean, I don't think Jack the Ripper had a mohawk either.
I think it'd have been pretty obvious. Who is Jack the Ripper? The one guy in the room, a green mohawk. Yeah, spot the anime protagonist.
It's like how Jack from Power Stone is supposed to be the equivalent of Jack the Ripper. It's like, yeah, I think I know who did it. Maybe it's the crazy mummy with claw hands.
That's exactly what the real Jack the Ripper would say. You're the suspector.
Has the magic power to transform and turn his arms into scythes.
Yeah, I can't remember what you were just talking about, just between the Magic the Gathering and the...
We'll have to go back.
We'll look it up and then you can bring it up in the next episode. Sorry about that.
That's
okay.
Fine.
Okay, so characters we've got left include Bagomai, Nakaru,
My, that one,
Kula,
Sylvie,
Athena, Zarina, Miss X,
and Shermie.
and yeah.
Well, let's change it up. I'll pick Miss X and see if they have different interactions.
Yeah, so all three are
Wait.
brilliant. You have... No, they are very different. Very different. Because in Galfires, there was no gender-bending powers. It's just the fact that Miss X is actually Iori from the King of Fire series, and he didn't want to be left out of the of the all-girls tournament.
So that's him
cross-dressing because he didn't want to be left out of the all-female tournament, and the middle outfit's a funny joke about how he's obsessed with fighting his rival Kyo, and so there's him with a "I love Kyo" shirt, and that's why he's so ticked off.
Let's see if anything's different if the DLC character's the backup character.
You know, I'm gonna go with Shermie then.
Because the hair colours?
Partly. Let's see. Regular outfit, evil princess outfit, or I can't really see that one very well.
It's like a clubbing outfit from the looks of it.
I like the evil princess outfit, honestly. Again, Shermie. Again, aside from the fact that Shermie has a really depressing but sweet ending in Gal Fighters. Again, I think it's Shermie whose wish was for a child child she lost in pregnancy to be born.
Miscarried child.
Yeah.
Because that's a nice, pleasant subject for all the kids.
Meanwhile, in the case of say Athena, her situation is that she wanted a wish for longer hair because she cut her hair, but the acting role she was going to do. Okay, so it's
how weird! I've overridden you.
Yeah.
That's very bizarre.
The acting role she was going to star in, she felt she needed longer hair for it, and then when she gets the role, the guy goes, "You're the perfect fit. You fit the character." But the director here, even though it's true to the character, prefers short hair, so we're going to need you to cut your hair. And it feels like, what? You have to thank me for all your fashion coordination.
Erase you from existence. Yeah, of course Kokuri's into that.
I believe there's also like a King of Fighters soundtrack CD where it's actually all the characters are singing the songs. And there's one, and if I recall correctly, there's a point where Iori just kind of interrupts the song to do a solo thing, and everyone's just getting ticked off because Iori keeps just taking the song away. If I recall correctly, I watched it ages ago because again, it was back when.
Oh, that's something. You just made me think of it because there was the version of Butterfly, which was sung by the voice actors of the Digimon characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on. Oh!
I'm glad this happens to us. Why is round one beating us? Like, yeah, we're figuring out buttons. Oh.
There we go. Okay, I'm probably going to have to swap it a sec.
That's fine.
Oh, that's counter. Okay, swap.
Cool.
Oh gosh, that did not go well. So Shermie's got a counter and mostly otherwise command grabs. Also, that's good. You've got a very long projectile.
Oh, I've got a grab as well.
You know, it's a shame that this game...
that's not what I meant to do!
Jump. Actually, I'm grabbing next. Oh, darn, she was jumping.
There you go, finish it.
Just skips into him.
Yeah, you just kind of need her in, like, the groin. And that is incredibly painful regardless.
Oh, I know your type. You're one of those girls who guys should be terrified of. Just like me.
I mean...
Again, from what I've gathered, Shermie is a pretty powerful character, because people seem to comment of like, you're not all that you say you are you? Sort of thing, and stuff like that. There's... yeah,
Digimon... Actually, I'll just mention it next episode.
Yes. And of course, no playthrough can go without mentioning Digimon, can it?
Yeah. I've got a pee anyway, so like, comment...
to be fair, I need to go to the toilet as well, so...
Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.
Cheerio!